Welcome to musicmoveit.com, and today we are going to discuss making a timeline for releasing your album. Now, I did this for years. I've released a couple CDs nationally, or 3 CDs nationally, and I always had a timeline put in place. And it's important to do this because you can follow a guideline, and if things change, you can adjust your timeline to fit to the new things that are happening. So it's very simple to do. Basically, just start out maybe like 3 months before your album release. That by that time, you know what songs are going to be on the album. You're going to pick your first single that you're going to release to radio and streaming services and college radio and internet radio and all that good stuff. You want to release your first single at the most 3 months in advance. Maybe 2, you could do a month in advance. It's fine, but you want to start doing promo then. During that 3-month period, you should write all this down on a timeline, all on paper or a computer, and print it up. During that 3-month period when that single is out, you could start doing some shows. You could start doing things like putting stuff on your website and on social media, hyping your fans up about your album release, stuff like that. Maybe run a contest with the fans, and the winner gets like the album when it comes out for free, or a digital download of it, or whatever you want. And keep doing stuff like that to build hype. Start doing some shows. And then, of course, the week of your album release, of course, you want to plan either a listening party or a full-blown release party, whatever's in your budget. Invite people from like the Free Press, Free Time style magazines, invite people from your main newspaper, things like that, to wherever it's at, so maybe they'll review it. You could perform, you could do a show, let all the Free Press Time type papers know, because a lot of those are catered to local musicians and entertainment, so it's good to keep in touch with those people, and usually they're more than happy to put any show or release party that's going on, even if it's just a mention. So do all that the week of, the day, or even the day of your release. You can do like a release party, or the exact day if you want. Just depends what you want to do. And then after that, once it's out, it's all about promotion, marketing. That means hardcore shows, tour if you can. Start doing interviews about your album release. Try to get interviews and reviews in the newspapers, the free papers, all that good stuff. Even try to do stuff with college radio. Get an interview on there. Internet radio, blogs, all that good stuff. Line up as much stuff as you can for the next few months. And of course, shows. And keep doing the same thing over and over. If you have the budget, once you get your local city going, expand. Go more regional, other cities if you have the budget. If you have an even bigger budget, go different states after this. Start touring, promoting in those states. If you're going to come to a certain state, get a hold of their free papers. Let them know, to see if they'll do a mention of your show. Things like that. Keep doing the same process over and over and over until you are national. But you got to build that fan base. Make sure you have everything you need at your shows, as far as postcards that list where your album is at, where they can buy it, where they can stream it, where they can download it, all that good stuff. You could sell physical copies at your shows as well. A lot of people buy them there. Touring is the way to go. I've said it a billion times. Tour. You'll gain new fans, and you spread awareness of your album. Shoot a video. I forgot about that. If you have the budget, shoot a video for that first single. And release it at the same time, obviously, that you release it like a month or 2 before the actual album release. So it's all about timing in this. All about timing. And you just got to kind of find your way and figure out what works best for you, what kind of timing works best for you, what your fans are looking for. And then once your first single starts to die down, you could either have a DJ remix it, or it's time to release the second single. When you release the second single, repeat the process. You might not get as many interviews with the second single because your album already came out, but you can still keep touring, letting papers know where you're going to tour. Always update your social media. Keep the cycle going. If you have the momentum of this album, release a third single, like a few more months down the line. Keep that cycle going. Touring, trying to get mentions, trying to get reviews, internet, all that good stuff. But write all this down on paper, like months before your album release. Follow it to a T. Write down what papers, what free papers, what radio stations. Write all that down, which ones you want to contact. And when you get confirmation to send them something, check it off. Do it. Write it down, or on your computer, whatever you want to do, or your iPad, or your phone. Keep an outline. It helps tremendously, and it keeps you on track, and it keeps you motivated. Be persistent when you're calling radio people and stuff like that, and reporters. Don't be overly aggressive, but call like the Free Times or Free Press, whatever, and ask them if you could, where to send the CD, or if they take digital press kits, who to send it to. Give them time to look it over, give them time to review it, then do a follow-up. If they decide to review it, once it comes out, send them a thank you email. Always send thank yous, because they'll remember you next time. These people will remember you next album if you were professional to them, and they'll be more likely to quickly get you in for a review or a mention in their paper or their blog or website, whatever. Keep that in mind too. So these are just simple steps. A lot of you know this, I'm sure, but it helps to write it down in an outline form. We all learn that shit in school, so it should be no problem. Now, if you want to learn more, you should know by now if you follow this channel, we have an ebook. Download it now at www.yourmusicrelease.com. It's called Release Your Own Music, a step-by-step guide, and it takes you from A to Z on how to release an album. So do that now. You like this video? Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It will help you become a better artist or band. And I shall see you next video. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching, and if you want to subscribe to this channel, hit the link now, and we will be back with more videos, how-to videos, all related to music business, and we shall see you soon. Thank you.